Salto Systems has come to IFSEC this year with a fantastic offer. We've called it our 360 degrees wire-free locking platform. IFSEC 2011 has been a fantastic show for Salto. It's so beautiful to see how many of our business partners and end users have stepped by our stand again to see what new solutions we have and just to chat about the future with us and what sort of new requirements they have. It's the concept that we are introducing at the show is our 360 degrees wire-free electronic locking solution. And maybe I'll explain it a little bit. The 360 degrees is really englobing everything around the door. And we can now do that as we have introduced during this show the Salto GEO cylinder, Salto Global Electronic Opening. So basically that completes the platform that we have been working on now for the last 10 years. And I think that this panel here gives you a little bit of an overview what that means. So yes, we have what we call electronic escutcheons that the whole thing started with. So easy to use, robust solutions. We have them both in a wire-free option, which is basically the famous Salto virtual network, the data on card. We have actually also been adding to those units the possibility of a wireless solution, which basically brings a real-time online solution to a battery-operated access control world. You can have that in these standard access control units. You can have them in design units, which we call Element, but you can also have them incorporated in glass door locks. So finally, an access control solution online, real-time, without the need of any wires. So glass door solution. Good. And then of course the cylinders. So the cylinders, you see displayed here 3 for a European version. We have them actually in virtually every version that you can have in the world. So the cylinder doesn't work, present the card, and now the cylinder engages. This one is a very specific solution, which is a double-sided reader cylinder, which you can actually program independently from each other. So on the ingoing side you will be able to go in, whereas on the outgoing side, which is not engaged right now, it would actually reject the card during certain hours. Of course I can program it in very easily. I can actually show you that, how our Salto virtual network works, which if I now go to this user and I'm saying I actually want to have access to this door, you see the double cylinder out is the one that is not working, so we now add that to the list. Okay. And I'm actually not going to an encoder, and so now as an end user I'm just walking by an online point and I've now captured the new access rights. So now you see that also from the outgoing side I will be able to use it. So a complete cylinder range. But it also includes other elements like locker locks, so which you can use in leisure areas, in gymnasiums, or of course in hospitals and universities. So very small, simple to use, and now this locker lock is captured for me. So now this locker lock remains closed, nobody else will be able to capture it until I come again and open the door. And then to really close the loop on the 360 degrees locking, I show some other examples, like a padlock solution. A padlock solution for many people regard padlocks not being part of an access control system. However, there are many around. So we have now also been worked very hard to have a solution where you can bring access control to padlocks. So that is now also added to the range. And last but not least, all kinds of very specific versions of the cylinder, like this rim cylinder. So that is really what we mean with 360 degrees wire-free electronic locking solution. Some other things that we have been adding, for instance, we are launching in the month of May. Salto has always been known to have a vast range of ID technologies. So we're compatible with MyFair, Desfire Evolution 1, Legic, iClass from HID, but we have also now added, for instance, the MyFair Plus technology. And again, the great feature of Salto is that all those customers that have trusted us over the last couple of years, that have already our products, will be able to upgrade to that technology if they want to without making any change to the product. One of those great features of our system. So anyway, we'll see each other next year. We'll be back with much more of these great IFSEC technology solutions, and I will be there. See you next time. Thank you.